Hi students, I wanted to go ahead and explain the assignment that's found in Module 4. It's a cooperative learning assignment. So when you log into Module 4 and you go to our assessments, you'll see that M4A2 is the cooperative learning assignment. So first you need to view that PowerPoint presentation that you can find in the Module 4 study activities. Here is the PowerPoint presentation, and this is an article. These two together will really help you complete this assignment. So when you go ahead and you click to open the cooperative learning outline, that will open. Let me bring it on over here. So it gives the directions again: view the PowerPoint, read the article, and then you're going to use this template. So what this is doing is you're writing basically an outline of a lesson plan that includes some kind of group work, some kind of cooperative learning. Number 3 shares that this can be for a pretend lesson, so just something you're coming up with right now. It can be for a lesson that you've taught before, or it can be for a lesson that you have seen taught. Okay? So, with this, you're going to write your title, give your standard, give your objective, and then you're writing a social skills objective. So your original objective will be something about math, or something about the science content, or the English language arts content. Whereas your social skills objective will be something more about the cooperative learning piece. So this might be what you want the students to achieve in terms of working together. So then down here you have your groups. Obviously, depending on how many people you put in a group, you might not need all 5, but this is your criteria for determining the groups. How are you grouping your students? And there has to be some thought behind that, not just I let them pick their groups when they walked in that morning. I want you to share why you're putting them in the groups that you are. Then down here, you're writing your roles for the students. So if you have 5 students in a group, and again, you might need to add a 6 for this, you might need to take away 1 for this, but what are the roles of your students? If you need help coming up with all of these pieces, you're going to refer back to that study presentation. And in here, it goes through all of this. So it helps you understand each of these pieces that we are, that I'm talking about right now. So let me go back to the document. So then you're talking about how your room is arranged. If they're working in groups of 4, how are you arranging the desks? How are you arranging the tables? So just talk about a little bit about how your room is going to be arranged. And this is a great point to mention that your room should change a little bit. You should be moving things around based on the type of lecture, the type of lesson, the type of activities you're doing in your room. Then what materials do you need? What is their academic assignment or task? So once they get in this group, what are they doing? The criteria. This would be, what are you grading or evaluating them on as they're working on this task? What focus are they doing in terms of their cooperative learning, their social skills? How are you assessing the social skills? If you have a group of 4 and 1 student does all the work and the other 3 are just sitting there goofing off, how are you evaluating that? What plan do you have in place to identify that that's happening? So when you go down here, this is all helpful information. So here's some social skills, objective type things that you could look at. Here are some different roles. Up here earlier we talked about the student roles. Here are some examples that you could use. Here are some different pieces of a cooperative learning plan. So when you turn this in, what I want you to do is I want you to delete all of these directions down here. So you're going to delete It's not letting me delete because I've not saved this as my own. There we go. So you're going to delete all of that. And all I'm looking for, you can even delete all this. I'm having trouble deleting. So all I am looking for is this outline of a lesson plan. These pieces here. You're not actually writing the lesson plan for me. I'm not going to know your I do, we do, you do. I'm not looking at those pieces. That I'm looking more at the cooperative ideas that are going into this lesson plan. So, in review, each of these sections needs to be filled out. Nothing can be left blank. You're more than welcome to change a group to maybe 4, to add a 6th person. You're more than welcome to do things like that. But I can't have any piece of this left blank. So, again, in Module 4, use this presentation, use this article, and then when you come over to the assessments, here's your outline, and you're just going to upload this outline, deleting the extra helpful pieces and tips that I added in. You're just going to give me that outline, and I think that helps. I hope that you found that useful. If you have any questions over this assignment, feel free to go ahead and email me. This is not something that can probably be knocked out in 1 hour the night that it's due. So helpful tip, you might want to work ahead a little bit on this one. There's also a discussion board that goes with Module 4. So those 2 assignments are due on October 15th. So about a week and a half, or 2 weeks from this past Tuesday. All right, I hope everything's going well. I know many of you are in your own classrooms right now and you're awfully busy with the end of the first 9 weeks coming up. So I just wanted to say I appreciate all of the hard work you've been doing this semester. And as always, if you need me in any way, just feel free to email. All right, have a good weekend. Bye.